What's up, YouTubers? The Dyslexic Investor here. We are just hearing the opening bell on Tuesday, the 18th of June. Gonna be a pretty hype day here. Kind of see this is on the daily chart of the S&P futures. I just want to kind of do like a 15-minute video on how I look at the open. And then I kind of do other commentary on top of that. So, first and foremost, we are up. You can kind of see here on the left-hand side, I got like my watch list that I call it. These are basically ones that I will look at almost every day and scroll through if I see anything up. And as you can see right now, there's a lot of green. So you can see here the VIX, this is the VIX futures here. It has been trending down slightly here. And we got some orders something going through. So let's go to a 5-minute view here. So we want to see the opening gap if it can stay. So these little red dots on here is the TTM squeeze. Give a big shout out to John Carter for that. He kind of made this awesome little indicator identifying that there's a lot of consolidation and it could pop potentially other ways. You can kind of see here we're coming lower here. I want to see this holds here. We are selling out off a little bit. It could be just the over capitulation of everything. We can see here on the top left hand side the ticks. The ticks is basically the amount of sales are going through in the sense of the volume, and then how fast is that executing and happening. And usually the higher the tick rating, meaning positive, meaning there's a lot of buying and going up. And then if it's below, so the medium ranges are anything below, anything above plus 500 is good, is bullish, and anything below minus 500 is bearish, meaning there's a lot of selling. People are executing a lot of sell orders and so forth. So we're just gonna kind of sit here and watch. This is kind of what I go through on a daily basis, kind of just watch the open for like 15-20 minutes and just get a better view of what's going on here in the market here. And I'm going to check kind of my options house trading stuff here. I am slightly short SPY, and I got like a CRM butterfly expiring next week, I think so, yeah. So let's see here what's happening here. Nothing too exciting yet. I do see these two lines coming over to the 21 EMA here, so this could be a trigger. If these things kind of break through here, that could be a break in the trend. But it's holding this. What is this? The 78%. That's this little guy up here. This is the. Let's zoom in here. This is the Fibonacci retracements. This is if this breaks through today and it stays. And it closes, keyword, it closes above this line, it's pretty bullish. But we have a couple things coming up. We have the Fed meeting, I think it's this Wednesday. Let's see here, the Fed meeting, I'm Googling it around, Fed Reserve, blah, 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 blah. Shoo-ba-da-ba. We have release. What is today? Today is the 18th, right? That doesn't work for me. That's not right. They're saying testimonies. Let's see here. Yeah, there's a lot of predicament of that's just gonna blast higher here, which we can see. Honestly, I'm getting kind of my hold here on the short was basically in this level up here, and if it closes above this, I definitely have to get out of that position. That could be a little nasty there. So let's see what else is ticking here. Let's see a lot of percentage change. Poor Bank of America. Like a lot of the bank stocks are not going to do too hot. Just the fact that they're most likely not going to raise interest rates. They're not going to, excuse me, they're not going to move forward with that. So that could be a big downfall for them. But everything else, like wow, it's up nicely. Tesla has another big pop today. Boom. because Elon Musk. What did he do? He didn't. Elon Musk deleted his Twitter, right? Deleting his Twitter. I don't know if that was part of the. Oh, now they're saying they didn't know. That's weird. But he said he did. Because in this little tweet here, let's see here. Well, actually, he didn't, because it's. Wait a minute. Tweets and replies. Oh, come on. Let's see what is going on here. That's annoying. Alright. Anyways, I think that I bought some stock in this long term, of course, because it's very difficult to trade this stock. It fluctuates so much, and it's been literally in a crazy downtrend. And you can kind of see here on the slow stochastic right here, and then on the RSI, where is it? Right here on the daily. It was in like oversold territory for such a long time, and I think I might have bought some around like 200 or 205. Like, yeah, this area, this gap down, I think I bought. And then I kind of held for another like $25 lower, which was it's okay. I wanted to take a little bit of heat, but that hit like I think it was like a 3-year low. Let's look at on weekly. Yeah, it was basically on a 3-year low. So you see it here and then here. It was this capitulation of like, hey, this stock has been beaten up enough. It's time to give it a chance and let it move higher here. Let's go head back to the S&P 500 here on the daily. We're capitulating here. We are fairly high, but again, we can stay high in this range forever and slowly climb up here. Like this right here. This right here is we were just riding up the 8 EMA here. So the yellow was 21. So we were knocking on the door here. Wow. And again, you can see it was completely high readings here, basically saying it's overbought. It needs a pullback. But sometimes those warnings, you can't just follow on just one of the warnings, because what happens is you need to have 5 different points of data in the sense of helping you look at the overall perspective of the market. Another thing I just noticed here, it's interesting. So these little purple dots are these little propulsion dots, and it just switched momentum. So this one yesterday or last week, this is a weekly chart, bounced off of it, but now it's switched. So usually if they're underneath the candles, that means it'll rise higher. You can kind of see here. Let's give you an example. Like right here. This is a perfect example. Kind of does here, and then the next day, propulsion. It did stay above the 21, so I think the 21 EMA is fairly safe here for the short term. Let's see. But again, anything can change with this whole Fed stuff. That's what I'm honestly a little worried about on seeing on what they say or do. Because a lot of people are... Usually I don't like to go with the crowd, and if everyone's saying that, oh yeah, they're going to cut rate, they shouldn't have raised rates in December, it could have been potentially bad, which we did see in the market here on this little disaster once the Fed chairman was like, yeah, we might raise rates, and then boom, 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 and just trickled all the way down until boom, we had that capitulation. Usually, like this is something I need to probably look into on how long does it normally stay in this range, because we're only this is a daily chart, so we're talking a week. This is basically a week. This is basically a week. So I have a feeling it's safe-ish. We still got a couple hurdles. Still got the lovely trade wars, and now the overall impeachment, which I don't think people understand what impeaching the president means. It's not that easy. It's not that easy done. Okay, we're popping off here. Like this is crazy. We had a huge boost right there. There is so much buying going on right now. This is crazy. Look at this. We just jumped 10 points in a matter of seconds. This is very strong signs here of the market moving much higher. We want to look at some of the S&P 500 sections. So, like I said, the XLF is the financials. So this is going to be like your Bank of America, your JP Morgan, your Goldman, your Chase, and stuff like that. You can kind of see here, they're kind of in limbo mode. They're kind of pointing slightly down. So they are up on the day, 11 cents on 27.10. So basically half of a percentage point. But I feel like that might be, there's some high capitulation here. Let's see if there's anything going on with this one, because there's there's a monthly squeeze going on. So let's see, let's go down to a monthly chart. Wow. This is crazy to seeing this right here. That's during the financial crisis. That's crazy. That's, wow. And then we're having some squeezes here, which we had a squeeze here. It kind of did nothing. Had a squeeze here, and that thing just popped like a mother trucker. And this one, it honestly could pop. It's holding the 21 EMA, which I really kind of like, and the propulsions dots did switch. So I don't know. That's a tough call right there. I need to probably I need to drill down on that a little bit more to check that out. Another stock that I truly love is Okta. I just wish I bought more of this guy. Holy moly. I think I bought right before this quarter. It just tanked. Around 76, probably like $79, $80 I bought. And then the quarter came out, went down even lower, maybe bought a small handful of shares again. And then it's just been basically a rocket ship up from there. You can kind of see here it's just been hugging the 21 yellow line here. So let's just zoom in here. This is why I just trade. This is like the reversion to the mean. The dots here. So you can kind of see here. It just kind of touches the line, kind of broke through, but it kind of maintained it and continued to go higher. And it was just like this is like a buy zone if it comes down to this point. But you have to have the conviction to do that, because this stock's been just climbing. Not even climbing, it's been going to the moon. It looks like some news just came out. Trump, China. Let's see here what's going on here. Come on, computer, load. Alright, let's see what he tweeted. I have to log in to read the tweets now. That's interesting. Yeah, log in. Thank you. So this is basically... Come on. Three minutes ago, President Trump said had a very good telephone conversation with President of China. We will be having a extended meeting next week at G20 in Japan. Regional teams will begin talks prior to our meeting. So this is somewhat positive, right? Ish. We'll see what happens there. That's interesting. I think that's just helping the market jump. You can see here the Trump tweet here is in full effect. it has a good and negative effect at times on his tweets, and I think people are really ready to put that China deal stuff behind us and just move forward and get things done for 2020. Continue to look here, like if the S&P 500 closes above 2911. It's a very good sign for the market to potentially go higher. My only reserve is the Fed meeting tomorrow, and of course what we just talked about, the Trump stuff. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment down below if you want me to show different other various aspects of stocks or options trading. Again, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate the support. This is the Dyslexic Investor signing off.